A lot of people think that swords take a lot of training, and it really depends on context. There's a Chinese kind of proverb that I've heard that it takes a week to learn their military saber, a month to learn the spear, and a year to learn the Chinese longsword, the zhen. And that's really confusing because a week to learn the military saber? However, you really need to consider the context of that. Learning the military saber means learning how to use that sword in a military context. You've got armor, you've probably got a shield, you've got buddies. You're only using that when your primary weapon goes down. You don't need to be an expert to use it. You just need to know the basics. Meanwhile, with the longsword, the Chinese zhen, that's more in a civilian context. You need to learn how to use that with just the sword as your only means of offense and defense. You need to learn how to fight alone against one or multiple people in weird situations. So the context on sword use really depends. You know what I mean. It's learning enough to get by, to use it effectively in some situations, versus knowing enough to use it very effectively in all situations. We don't need to know every single situation in order to have soldiers use a weapon. I mean, in the modern military, they just teach soldiers enough to get by with putting down suppressive fire, more or less.